Hello everyone, welcome to another set review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Ninjago Keeper's Village. This set comes with 5 figures, quite a large build, and I guess a side build. Let's start off by taking a look at the figures. So these are the 5 figures of the set. I'm knocking over Kai here. Speaking of Kai, since he's already falling over, let's start off by taking a look at him. So this is the Kai figure of the set. This is quite a nice figure in my opinion. It comes with 3 swords, which we'll take a look at now. So his swords are these golden, like, machete things, and he has 2 of them, and he also has this katana in a sheath. Sorry about the focus there. Yeah, so this is the figure itself. We've seen this hairpiece before, with the bandana tied around it. Looking good from the front. And obviously from the back, kind of blocked by this armor piece, so I'll remove everything now. So here's another look at the front, with his face print showing, looking good. And then from the back, there's this other face print, same face print that we've had for the past few years now, and the back torso printing. I quite like these new suit designs, so let's take a look at the next ninja. So let's take a look at Jay, who is the blue ninja. I really like his suit. I like all of the tactical straps and stuff, the knee pads and stuff. He has this golden chain flail thing, which is like his new signature weapon. However, instead of a normal blade which they have been using, they gave him this machete at the end of it. This one looks kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of the machete pieces being used most of the time. I just think they could be improved, but I think this one looks nice, and it kind of looks nice when you like clip it onto there like that. I think I might have this on the wrong way around, these little connections, but I think this is how you meant to do it, and I think that looks nice, and especially the fact that you can like turn it into a sword like that. This wasn't part of the design, by the way. This is just something that I've done while messing around with the figure. Anyway, he also has that machete and this katana, which all of the ninja have, and he keeps it in this sheath again. I quite like his new hair piece. Yeah, his new hair piece with the bandana looks quite nice, so no complaints there, but we'll remove everything else so you can have a better look at the figure. So here is Jay, again. There he is, from the back. Again, very nice torso printing. Kind of a shame that it's covered up by the sheath, but I don't mind too much because it kind of makes up on the front. And yeah, same Ninjago movie face that we've had for the past couple of years, just like the rest of the ninja in this set. Speaking of the rest of the ninja, this is the last ninja of the set. This is Cole. He has my favourite weapon of this set at least, with this machete axe thing. I think it has a very nice design. I think it's a little bit awkward how it gets bigger at the bottom because of the shape of the machete, but the general like shape isn't too bad. I would have just preferred it if it was thicker up at the top here. Obviously, it's good for how it's designed. I really like this build, and I'm probably going to use it in a couple of other situations. But anyway, enough about his weapon. Let's get into the Cole figure, who also has this silver katana. We don't need that. You've seen it again. Okay, I know I was saying how much I liked Jay's printing. I kind of forgot about Cole. I really like this design. I like the chest armor and the straps. The leg printing isn't too bad. And I like the use of the grey arms. The orange accent colour isn't too bad either. He kind of uses a bit of orange and grey, which is his signature colours usually. Then here's a look at him from the back. Again, using this new hairpiece for this wave. Dual moulded, just like the others. And yeah, let's remove some of this other piece, these other pieces, and then we can have a look. So yeah, there's a look at his face printing, a bit better, same as the back, just the usual LEGO movie, Ninjago movie face. And then same thing with the back torso printing, carrying on that armor design from the front, looking very nice. let's move on to the first villain of the set. Okay, so this villain has a very nice design. I think this is a Stormkeeper or something like that. I haven't seen the series yet, season 14, so I don't know what they're called, and I kind of forgot to check the box. But this is a very nice figure. As you can see, he has this weapon. I don't know how to feel about it because I feel like it's just way too big for him, but also I don't know how small I would like it. So it's kind of whatever. Not bad, but like even the proportions of it itself is kind of nice. But the proportions to the figure is just massive. Like if he holds it up here, he's using it as a floating stick or whatever. Anyway, that's enough for the weapon. Here is the main face. Here is the mask thing from the front and the back. He has this nice wooden, like electric design on his armor. And then again, if we remove this mask, there's a better look at the front torso printing and his face. He also has some nice white tattoos on the back, which kind of like. Now let's move on to the last figure of the set. This last figure is the general, I guess. He has this lightning staff, very nice. I like the design of it. I don't mind it being oversized in this case, because I don't think that he'd be using it as like a swinging round bow staff or anything. And it makes like quite a nice design being this tall compared to the figure. Anyway, here is the main front torso printing, and he has this nice helmet piece, which has two tooth pieces on either side. And there's a look at his main front torso printing. Got this golden design, and then he has this alternate head, which you can. And if we move his cape up, you can see his back torso printing as well. Overall, very nice figure. And that's enough of the figures. So here is the main build. Here is the island. As you can see, it is split into three main sections. There's this dragon head, which we'll take a closer look at. The main middle section with the throne and an interior, and then this jungle area as well. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod and let's get a better look. So starting from the right, which I'm guessing is the way you can get onto the island, since there's this water patch here, has this crab here, which can be removed and placed anywhere, but that's just where the instructions say to put it. So I've got this nice sand to rocky detailing. And these leaf pieces, do you know what, just to make this a bit easier, I'm going to give you a sneak hint that there's this clip back here, which lets you rotate it out and around this build, and that's just to separate it there as well. So now we've moved that, we can have a better look at this small section. And to be honest, this section would make a good set by itself. It has three main play features, or two, I guess, depending on the way you look at it. But first one is if you take any old figure, maybe a clumsy one like Jay, you can see this wooden thing here. If you press that back, you can get lifted up. I think that's an amazing design. I really like how that's executed. It works even better if he's not holding anything in his thing there. And he hangs there pretty nicely. And I like the way that he just gets dragged up. And when I first saw this set, I honestly didn't know what this was about. Like, I saw that and just thought it was some nice detailing with a fallen tree. There's also this bony area of the skulls and stuff, and also I forgot to mention that it looks kind of nice, maybe if you remove this chain, just normally. So yeah, that's the first thing. It's also got this sticker here with a skull and another sticker here. Since Jay's been captured, or whatever your idea is here, imagine he's still hanging there. You would want to go and save him, and you can't go through here because of the spikes. So you might want to go up this little thing and activate this little thing. It's only a small movement mechanism, but it reveals, moves this out of the way, and you can use that for this shooter, this 3-stud shooter. I'm not a big fan on these. I just don't really like this design. Although thinking about it, I could have maybe put this in first like that, and have it like sticking out the back. I think, in fact, that's how you meant to do it, but I kind of forgot. So anyway, you got your figure there, go and save J. Just a bad example, but I'm using J to save the J. Kind of a Avengers Endgame reference there. And if you push down, obviously you shoot out the studs. Now I am almost 100% sure that he was meant to do that now, because I've now got the wooden thing stuck in there, and there's still a stud stuck there. So that's my fault for that, but still something just to think about. Very nice play feature. Another thing that you can do with this is if you put J there, you can hit it on this side and make him do a jump or something, obviously depending on how hard you hit it and stuff. Yeah, that's just my little thing for this set, this part of the set. I mean, I will show you one last thing that I did notice, which LEGO definitely wasn't intending, so let's look at that now. So, do you see anything suspicious here? Any ninja hiding in this leafy, natural grown area? Well, there's this small section here, which I think makes like a perfect place just to put a figure. I've used Kai here, but you can use anyone, and especially if it's Lloyd, you probably wouldn't see them if you had this set like on a display or something, so I really like that. And there's just like this small thing here that's like barely big enough to fit a figure, but you can definitely fit a figure in there, and I think it works quite nicely. LEGO, I don't think LEGO was intending for that to happen. They don't show it anywhere on the instructions or anything, box art, but that's just something that I noticed. Speaking of which, let's move on to the next. So I've reconnected the set again, just to show you where the hiding thing is relative to the rest of the build. I think it's kind of cool that it's like next to the stairs, kind of fun. Anyway, we'll remove this again. I just wanted to show you that. Now I've got this section here, this main bit, which we'll get to, but first I want to show you this front main entrance. This is a very nice design. I like the head, or like this jaw, which wiggles a little bit. It's not meant to, but it does. And this bit wiggles a little bit, and that's part of a play feature which I'll show you now, where you can obviously open this up, as I accidentally showed you earlier. I won't go into too much detail here, but there's this thing, and if you either turn that, it will do something. Now you can see there's some light coming through. I'll show you this from the other side. Now I can't reach my hands back there, but there's this gap here. You can lift this up and it will let someone through, either in or out depending on what you want to do, and that's activated by the leaf which I showed you earlier. One thing that I don't like is that there is this awkward hole, and that kind of links on to the other side as well, which I'll show you again when we turn it. So yeah, here's this section. It's got this shield piece here, which is quite nice, got a nice print there. You can take it off and use it as a shield for one of the guards. But first I want to draw attention to this, which is a power burst or power blast piece. Just to act as like a lava flow, which looks quite nice. And here's a spear again, which can be taken off again. Now there's a set of steps here that lead up to the top, where if we move that out of the way, you can see there's this throne. And if I take the Emperor figure, you can see I can stand him here, or maybe if I sit him down. I haven't tried that. But anyway, the throne itself looks quite nice. I'll just remove that piece, which we'll get onto later. It's got this like angle thing. You can angle these however you like, and it's got quite a nice design up here with this fire, which is connected to the bit that can move. So yeah, nice design. I like the stairs. Now let's look at the interior. So the interior has like 2 or 3 entrances. There's obviously this main entrance, which we can see from the front, which you have seen quite a few times. Then there's this entrance, which I will get onto later. And there's this other entrance over here, which I will again get onto, because I don't think this was designed but you can fit a figure through this bit if you really wanted to. But I think that's like kind of just a thing that they did. There's this food bowl, and if we empty that out, you can see it's got some clear translucent studs, a fish, and a carrot with its top if you decide to attach it to that. It's up to you really. And when we remove that, it reveals this fire, which you just rest the thing on. Kind of an empty interior. As you can see, there's a ore here. It's nothing special, but it's definitely not bad. I kind of like how open it is. But speaking of things that open, I will set this up again so I can show you this side section. As you can probably tell, you can angle this out, and that opens 90 degrees. And then there's this thing that can like move here. And this is a door to a prison cell. As you can see, there's a bone in the back, and there's a bucket. Just get the camera to focus. There's the set of leaves which I was on about earlier, which open the thing. Now, I think this is meant to be like, you lock a figure up in here, and then you'd open that to get them out. Or something else, I don't really know. But to be honest, the way this is done isn't really good. You like struggle to get a figure in here, especially with their armor. It's kind of cramped, so you just have to bear with me as I attempt to get this figure in, because there's only this one stud on this like jumper tile here that you can really attach it to. The prison itself isn't bad, it's got nice details, and it looks good, but it's just not big enough. And another drawback is this massive gap here, which you can see my fingers through, and yeah, it kind of fixes when you open it up, but I have to keep it open all the time. Yeah, it's kind of missing something. I just wish it was a little bit bigger, although I know that would have made the price of the set a lot more, so I don't really know. And now I've been putting this off for way too long. If we take another look at the top here, there's this statue which you can angle side to side and even completely remove. And let's take a look at that. So here's this like statue totem pole thing. It's split into 3 segments, 3 faces, which each look quite nice. And you can remove them from each other as well. They all have the same articulation with these ball joints. You can like angle them however you want, and they also all have a sword. Now this red one has some more articulation with these lightning bolts, and this holds the coin pendant thing. I don't really know what it's called. It looks nice. I like the translucent purple used here, and I like the golden design. So all of these stand nice and flat on the thing, on like a table, except for this yellow one, which the teeth kind of keep it upright, which is kind of annoying. I don't know how I would have preferred it, and I prefer just to put them all on top of each other like this, and then have it set up on the set, like on the main set. However, it does look cool, and it is a fun play feature that you can take them off, so I don't mind that too much. So here is a final display here. It's got quite a lot of things going on. You got Jay on the trap, Kai going up the stairs, everything that's going on. That's all I'm really going to say about the display. As a set, this is a great set in my opinion. I feel happy with the price, which was £40, £45 in the UK. The figure selection is nice. I don't know if they make sense in the scene, but you know, they are good. I think maybe I would have swapped one of the characters for Lloyd, one of the ninja, especially the updated Lloyd. But obviously they wouldn't have known about the thing here with the hidden area. I think that Lloyd thing with the new face printing would have just been amazing for that section. So I might get one of the Lloyd figures just for displaying this set. This is just a great set, to be honest. I'm not a big fan on this statue here. I think it doesn't have enough articulation. It's kind of hard to pose. The removable things is kind of fun, but only if you're planning on displaying them separately. So I'm not a big fan on that, but I think it makes sense in the show, and I think they look kind of accurate to the show. Again, I don't know for sure. Having issues reconnecting him. The wobble thing is barely anything. I don't know why they added that, or if they did it on purpose. But it's not enough to look like anything. Like, I don't think that's enough. I think it might not help that the arms are getting in the way. Like here you can see he's going over quite a lot more. And then if we move his arms again, like, there are certain things that do hinder it, but as you can see, he's now knocking off the dude on the throne. So yeah, this set has a lot to offer. For the price, comes with the good figures, good build. I like this amulet thing up here, and I like the general design of this. I like the small amount of water. It's not necessary, but it looks nice. I love the shape of this head, although I don't like the gap over here. Yeah, there's not much I can really complain about. The play features are integrated nicely, especially this tree thing here. And it all like closes up into one thing which centers around this, and I think it's just an amazing design. Love all the textures, I love the build. I haven't got anything else to say really, just a good set. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.